Hello and welcome back to the Immortal News family. In today's heartfelt video, we bring to you the latest updates on the passing of some truly remarkable individuals within the last 24 hours. As a part of the Immortal News family, we are committed to honoring and remembering those who have made a lasting impact in our lives and the world. If this video touches your heart, or if the stories of these extraordinary people have moved you, please show your respect and remembrance by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining us in this moment of reflection and tribute. Number 8. Gary Graham, a prominent actor best remembered for his major role in the Fox sci-fi television show Alien Nation, died at the age of 73 from cardiac arrest. His remarkable depiction as Matthew Sykes, a human investigator who works with an extraterrestrial newcomer to solve crimes, was a career highlight. Gary Rand Graham was born on June 6, 1950, in Long Beach, California. His career spanned several decades, beginning with appearances on TV shows such as 8 is Enough, Starsky and Hutch, and Policewoman. However, his breakout part came in Paul Schrader's thriller Hardcore, in which he played a shady trader of illegal films. In All the Right Moves, he played Tom Cruise's older brother. His talent stretched into the Star Trek universe, where he played various characters, notably Tanis, the Ocampan community leader, on Star Trek Voyager, and Ambassador Soval on Star Trek Enterprise. His roles in Star Trek of Gods and Men and Star Trek Renegades solidified his legacy in the science fiction genre. The first Alien Nation series, in which Graham co-starred with Eric Pierpoint, was a critical triumph and spawned several telefilms, allowing him to reprise his part and dive deeper into the unique human-alien relationship. His performances in these parts were both fascinating and subtle, demonstrating his ability to inject depth and relatability into science fiction stories. His significant career included roles in The Incredible Hulk, Knots Landing, T.J. Hooker, Moonlighting, The Comish, Renegade, Ally McBeal, Jag, Crossing Jordan, Nip Tuck, as well as films like Robot Jocks and Champion. Graham is survived by his wife Becky Graham, daughter Haley, and sisters Colleen and Jeanine. He leaves a legacy of unique and unforgettable performances. His contribution to the science fiction genre and his ability to attract people will be remembered warmly. Tribute to Gary Graham. Number 7. Charles Osgood, the embodiment of journalistic ethics and humanity, died at the age of 91 in his New Jersey home. His career as host of CBS Sunday Morning and the radio show The Osgood File left a lasting effect on broadcast journalism, defined by his distinct blend of erudition, elegance, and a soothing voice that became a Sunday morning staple for millions. After succeeding Charles Kuralt as host of CBS Sunday Morning, Osgood upheld the show's heritage of offering in-depth features and stories with academic rigor and a human touch. His ability to delve into a wide range of themes, from arts to science, with real passion and warmth, not only maintained the show's high standards, but also contributed to its success as a top-rated program. Osgood's influence reached beyond television. His radio program, The Osgood File, was known for its brief and nuanced approach to current affairs, providing listeners with incisive commentary laced with poetry and comedy. This distinct approach cemented his reputation as a popular character in American households. During his remarkable 45-year tenure at CBS, Osgood received numerous honors, including Emmy Awards and a Peabody Award, for his outstanding contributions to journalism. More than the honors, his ability to connect with people on a personal level, bringing tales to life with humanity and grace, was what truly distinguished him as a broadcaster. The resignation of Charles Osgood leaves a gap in the world of journalism. His legacy includes integrity, knowledge, and a kind attitude that enriched the story of news broadcasting. He illustrated how journalism can be both useful and heartwarming, leaving a legacy that will inspire future generations of journalists. Tribute to Charles Osgood. Number 6. Frank Farian, the genius behind the disco sensation Boney M. and the controversial yet profound Milli Vanilli, has passed away at the age of 82. His passing leaves a legacy that transformed the disco and pop music sectors. His death in Miami signals the end of an era that he helped define. Farian, born Franz Reuther in 1941 in Köln, Germany, has had a diverse musical career. Initially trained as a chef, his passion for music drove him to become a vocalist and then a producer. In 1976, his vision and inventiveness gave rise to Boney M., a group that became synonymous with the disco period, with timeless singles such as Daddy Cool, Rasputin, and Rivers of Babylon. These songs not only topped the charts, but they also got ingrained in the cultural fabric of their time. Farian's career was not without controversy, the most notable of which being the lip-syncing affair involving Milli Vanilli. This event shook the music industry, resulting in the revocation of the duo's Grammy Award for Best New Act. Despite this, Farian's impact in the business remained strong, since he collaborated with other well-known artists such as Meat Loaf and Stevie Wonder. Farian's creative prowess was evidenced by his ability to sell an estimated 800 million recordings globally, demonstrating his influence on the global music industry. His work transcends cultural and geographical barriers, making him a household name across the globe. In his personal life, Farian overcame numerous health issues, including heart surgery in 2022. His tenacity in the face of hardship was equally impressive as his professional achievements. Frank Farian's legacy will live on in the joy and memories that his music offered to many people all around the world. His unique energy and contributions to the music industry will be recognized and treasured by future generations. Tribute to Frank Farian. Number 5. Julian Senior, a famous Warner Bros. Marketing and publicity officer in Europe, died at the age of 85 from pneumonia and heart failure. His 30-year tenure at Warner Bros. Was distinguished by significant collaborations with legendary filmmakers such as Stanley Kubrick, Clint Eastwood, David Putnam, and Neil Jordan. Senior began his career at MGM before joining Warner Bros. In 1970. Soon establishing himself as a mastermind in the field of film marketing and publicity. His work on Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange established a high bar for film advertising and publicity, and he went on to cooperate with Kubrick on several more classic films, including The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Eyes Wide Shut. His knowledge in publicity, advertising, and marketing, along with his rational and pragmatic attitude, made him an excellent contributor to the films on which he worked. Senior's experience included handling campaigns for Clint Eastwood films ranging from Unforgiven to Space Cowboys. Eastwood complimented Senior's expertise and appreciated his counsel and commitment. Senior's ability to form long-term industry partnerships was demonstrated by his collaborations with producer David Putnam on outstanding films such as Chariots of Fire and The Mission, as well as with filmmaker Neil Jordan on films such as Interview with the Vampire and Michael Collins. Aside from these collaborations, Senior's impact was seen in a number of successful films including Goodfellas, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and The Fugitive. His influence extends beyond the successful promotion of these films to the way he transformed film publicity through his ingenuity and strategic thinking. After retiring from Warner Bros., Senior continued to work in marketing for tycoon Mohammed Al-Fayed, displaying his ongoing interest in the field. Julian Senior's death has left a gap in the world of film PR. He was more than just a marketing executive. He was a visionary who transformed the art of cinema publicity and marketing, creating a legacy that will inspire future generations. Tribute to Julian Senior. Number 4. Gene Freeman, a noted Saskatchewan actor and playwright, passed away at the age of 89. Known for her unforgettable performance as Fitzy's grandmother in the beloved sitcom Corner Gas, her career included outstanding achievements in theater, literature, and community engagement. Her career in the arts was defined by a variety of roles in theater shows, demonstrating her versatility and passion for performance. Her efforts went beyond the stage, as she became a beloved children's book author, capturing the imaginations of young readers with her stories. Significantly, Freeman co-authored a brief that helped save Government House in Regina, proving her dedication to cultural and historical preservation. This act of service to her community demonstrated her belief in the value of preserving history for future generations. In her self-written obituary, Freeman described herself as one of the luckiest persons in the world, demonstrating her upbeat attitude and thankfulness for life's journey. Those who knew her appreciated her contributions as a friend, writer, performer, teacher, mentor, and family member. Her life was a tapestry of rich experiences and connections, interwoven with creativity, service, and love. Her openness to death as her next great adventure reflects her adventurous personality and daring approach to life and its mysteries. Freeman's contributions to the arts and her community will not be forgotten. Her legacy lives on in the hearts of everyone she has impacted via her work and life. Tribute to Jean Freeman. Number 3. Perry Friedman, a well-known professional poker player, died at the age of 55 from pancreatic cancer. Friedman, a master of strategy and technique, had a lasting impact on the poker industry as both a player and a founding member of the Tilt Boys. Friedman's prowess was most prominently shown at the World Series of Poker, WSOP, where he won the 2002 WSOP $1,500 Limit Omaha High-Low Split 8, or better tournament for $176,860. His exceptional skill set enabled him to cash in at the WSOP 49 times, demonstrating his consistency and depth of expertise in the game. Friedman's success was not limited to a single tournament. He had 7 additional final table appearances at the WSOP, demonstrating his adaptability and expertise across multiple poker variations. His outstanding results included third-place finishes in the 2000 WSOP's $2,500 7-card stud event, the 2005 WSOP's $2,000 no-limit hold'em event, and the 2017 WSOP's $10,000 7-card stud event. He also finished high in the $2,000 shoe event, as well as the $3,000 no-limit hold'em and horse tournaments, displaying his versatility. Aside from the WSOP, Friedman's abilities shined through in other prominent events. He finished 9th at the World Poker Tour's 2004 Legends of Poker, earning $49,575. His lifetime live tournament winnings surpassed $1,132,000, with his WSOP earnings accounting for a sizable chunk of this total. Friedman's poker legacy is defined not just by his victories, but also by the respect and adoration he received from fellow players and spectators alike. His strategic thinking, tenacity at the table, and contributions to the poker community will be recognized and honored. Tribute to Perry Friedman. Number 2. Arno Allan Penzias, a prominent figure in physics and radio astronomy, died at the age of 90. His rise from a traumatic upbringing in Nazi Germany to the peak of scientific achievement demonstrates his tenacity and intelligence. Penzias, along with his colleague Robert Woodrow Wilson, made one of the most important astronomical discoveries of the 20th century, the cosmic microwave background radiation, which supported the Big Bang theory and earned them the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1978. Penzias was born in Munich, Germany, and survived the Holocaust by coming to Britain via the Kindertransport. When he was reunited with his family in New York City in 1940, he enthusiastically accepted his new existence. Penzias excelled in Brooklyn Technical High School, and then at City College of New York, demonstrating an early aptitude in physics. His academic career took him to Columbia University, where he worked under Charles Townes, the inventor of the maser, and received his PhD in physics. Penzias's career at Bell Labs in Holmdel, New Jersey, represented a watershed moment in astronomy. The discovery of unexplained radio noise, which was previously assumed to be interference, resulted in the landmark detection of cosmic microwave background radiation. This discovery significantly contributed to our knowledge of the universe and its origins. Aside from his scholarly endeavors, Penzias's personal life was full and satisfying. He lived in Highland Park, New Jersey, married Silicon Valley CEO Sherry Levitt, and was a loving father and stepfather. His life was a mix of extraordinary professional accomplishments and profound personal commitments. Penzias's legacy goes far beyond his Nobel Prize, as he has been elected a fellow of major organizations and received various prizes, including the Henry Draper Medal and the IRI Medal. His narrative is one of overcoming difficulties to make important scientific achievements that will inspire future generations of physicists and astronomers. Tribute to Arno Allan Penzias. Today's top headlines. News 1. Corey Broadus, daughter of renowned artist Snoop Dogg, has shared an uplifting health update following a severe stroke. The 24-year-old, known for her entrepreneurial and musical talents, recently experienced significant health challenges. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Broadus expressed gratitude for the support she received and optimism about her recovery, highlighting improvements in her kidney function. Diagnosed with lupus at 6, Broadus has been transparent about her health struggles. Her condition, which poses increased stroke risks, especially for those under 50 with systemic lupus erythematosus, has been a significant part of her journey. Despite these challenges, she remains hopeful about returning home soon, finding strength in the support of her followers and her personal resilience. News 2. UGA-X, the beloved former mascot of the University of Georgia's football team, has passed away at age 10. Known affectionately as Quay, he peacefully left the world on Tuesday morning at his Savannah home. Quay's tenure as the Bulldogs mascot began in November 2015, during a game against Georgia Southern. Under his watch, the team achieved unparalleled success, with a record of 91-18, including 2 SEC titles, 7 New Year's Six Bowl appearances, and consecutive college football playoff, national championship victories. In 2023, Quay handed over his mascot responsibilities to Uga Ift, nicknamed Boom, and had since been enjoying a peaceful retirement. The Seiler family, who have lovingly cared for the University of Georgia's Bulldog mascot since 1956, expressed how much Quay will be missed. Charles Seiler noted the change in morning routines, highlighting the mascot's significant presence in their lives. UGA's Bulldog mascots have a long-standing tradition of excellence, with Sports Illustrated ranking the University of Georgia's Bulldog as the #1 mascot of all time in 2019. News 3. Simon Pagenaud, former Indianapolis 500 champion, has provided an update on his health following a major crash during the IndyCar Series at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course last July. The 39-year-old Frenchman's accident, caused by a brake failure at high speed, prematurely ended his 2023 racing season after just 8 races. Since then, Pagenaud has been dedicated to recovering, working closely with a team of doctors to regain his health. The crash forced his team, Meyershank Racing, to rely on substitute drivers for the remainder of the season. As 2024 approaches, Pagenaud remains uncertain about his return to racing. He stresses the importance of ensuring his complete readiness, both physically and mentally, before getting back behind the wheel. Grateful for the overwhelming support from his family, friends, team, and fans, Pagenaud reflects on his career's high points while contemplating his future in the sport. He remains optimistic, seeing this period not as an end but as a pause before better times. News 4. Jean Petit, a prominent French football midfielder, passed away on January 23 at the age of 74. Celebrated for his skillful play, Petit was a key member of the France national team, earning 12 international caps and scoring a goal in the late 1970s. Born on September 25, 1949, Petty's most notable tenure was with AS Monaco, where he played a crucial role in securing the French title in 1978. His contribution to the team's success highlighted his exceptional talent and strategic approach to the game. His illustrious career also saw him representing France in the 1978 FIFA World Cup, further cementing his status as an accomplished midfielder. His departure is a significant loss to the football community, as he leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and influence. News 5. The wrestling world is mourning the loss of Harold Hogue, known to fans as Ice Train, who passed away recently. The news was shared by former wrestlers Mark Merrow and Diamond Dallas Page, both of whom expressed their deep condolences and reflected on Hogue's positive influence and friendship. Ice Train made a significant impact during his time in World Championship Wrestling. He left a memorable mark with his memorable performances, notably at the first Fall Brawl event and through his impressive undefeated streak. Hogue's career in WCW was marked by notable team-ups, including with Ice, and his involvement with the New Blood faction. Although he retired from wrestling, he briefly returned for a one-off match in 2019, showcasing his enduring passion for the sport. His passing is deeply felt across the wrestling community. His friends, family, and numerous fans are grieving this significant loss. His legacy in the wrestling world will undoubtedly continue to be remembered and celebrated by those who admired his work in the ring. News 6. Bruce Covington, a cherished former offensive lineman for the Calgary Stampeders and a celebrated two-time Grey Cup champion, passed away at 57. Known affectionately as Tuna, Covington's remarkable career in the Canadian Football League began when he was drafted first overall by the Stampeders in 1992. He made an immediate impact, starting all 18 games in his rookie season and playing a pivotal role in securing a Grey Cup championship for the team. Throughout his career, Covington was recognized for his formidable presence on the field, earning West Division All-Star honors twice and a CFL All-Star designation once. Despite retiring from professional football in 1998 due to injury, his legacy extended far beyond the gridiron. Covington was deeply committed to the Calgary community, inspiring friends and fans alike with his resilience and dedication to making a difference. After retiring, Covington continued to contribute to the sport he loved by coaching minor football and actively participating in the Stampeder Alumni Association. He also founded and operated a successful staffing agency. Covington's untimely death at his Calgary home has left a void in the hearts of many, a testament to the enduring impact of his life both on and off the field. Number 1. John White, a unique composer and superb pianist, died at the age of 87. His musical journey, marked by an appealing modern idiom and a sarcastic sense of humor, left a huge impression. White's approach, which emphasized consonance, melody, and unconventional instrumentation lineups, established a separate identity in the music industry. Born in Berlin in 1936, White's family relocated to London in 1938, and he began piano lessons at the age of 5. His study at the Royal College of Music, under the tutelage of Arthur Alexander, Eric Harrison, and Bernard Stevens, established the groundwork for his wide and successful career. As a composer, his works ranged across genres, and his ability to adapt to changing musical needs was unequaled. White's 180 piano sonatas, written from 1956 onward, demonstrate the range of his musical language. These works, which range from large multi-movement pieces to discordant minimalist compositions, exhibit his strong interest in music history and his own voice. His later sonatas, which returned to a consonant and narrative approach, were typically brief but powerfully expressive. For 4 decades, White taught at the Drama Center in London, where he influenced generations of pupils with his dazzling compositional skill. He was well noted for his work with the London Gabrieli Brass Ensemble and his contributions to West End musicals. White's life was one of continuous musical inquiry, as evidenced by his participation in many ensembles and desire to experiment with form and substance. His marriages to Pat Garrett and Margaret Coldiron brought new personal layers to his complex life. White's death leaves a vacuum in the music industry, but his legacy lives on in the innumerable works and lives he influenced through his creative talent. Tribute to John White.